Hello, my name is Justin Mehl. I am here to go over the student record management system for the final project in my C++ class. Apologies if I sound a little under the weather. I have been sick the past couple days, completely out of breath, coughing, good stuff. Anyway, this is the code. Basically, what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to manage a record system for students, right? So you have students and grades. It should be able to add students, grades. You should be able to edit those grades and students. You should be able to pull up any student and their grade, all that stuff. I'm going to start. I think it makes sense to just show a demo of the program. So here's my little window. We have a nice little thing, a nice little UI that tells us what we can do. For example, if I press anything other than like what my options are, it's just going to tell me to have a great day, and that's it. Um, However, if we wanted to enter some data, I'll use myself for example. We'll say I got like a 3.2. So I got a nice little confirmation statement, student added, Justin, and then it puts us back into the menu, which is key, right? That actually took me a second to figure out how to like make the menu recursive so it would keep coming up after you were done with an option. Excuse me. So yeah, next we can like pull myself up. So if I hit 2, type in my name, say student found, my grade is 3.2. And then let's say that 3.2 wasn't actually my grade, right? Let's say I deserve a 4.0. Oh, whoops. That's not right. 4.0 isn't the name. Justin's the name. New grade for Justin is a 4.0. Awesome. So now if we review Justin, we'll see that his grade is now a 4.0. And it's not limited to just one student either, of course. We can pull up multiple, like I can enter Josh, call him like a 2.5. I can enter a Harold, give Harold a 6.2, why not? He did well this year. And then let's pull up Josh's again. Oh look, Josh got a 2.5. So yeah, it works. So basically the way I want to break this down is by like chronological order, like in the order things happen. So first we have our main like down here. So the first thing that we have is show menu. So we run the show menu function, and then whatever show menu returns, we define as choice. So show menu is right here, where that's our UI, right? So the menu option is the variable that the user is inputting. So when we return that, that gets fed into our switch statement, which does whatever you tell it to do. Case 1 stores a new student. It does the add student function. Case 2 will um, ask for some user input, and then we'll pull up that student that you if it can find a match. Case 3 will change the student's records by overwriting what was there in the first place. And again, if it's not found, it'll tell you student not found and then be done. Case 4, this was actually originally going to be a delete function. However, the requirement for the delete function was just put up like a couple days ago, and I just did not have time to like fully work through this. Like I put in a good 8 hours today struggling with pointers, and this delete function could not get it to work, and ran out of time unfortunately. So I just did not in the allotted time have enough to get that done, unfortunately. Um, And then yeah, and the default, if you don't pick any of the above options, again just tells you to have a great day. Um, so some things I want to highlight are my student class for one, has a few attributes to it, right? We have the grade and the name. Those are the two big attributes for the student class. Excuse me. Um, uh, so every student object will have a grade and a name associated with it, which is exactly what we want. And then we have the roster. So we only have one roster, but organizationally, it made sense to me to do this because if we were to expand the scope of this program, then this would be a godsend, right? Like you can have a roster for each class. Like if you have multiple classes, you have roster A for like Miss Frizzle's class, roster B for Miss Alexander's class, and so on and so forth. You can just the scope can keep going. Um, excuse me. Sorry about that. This tripped me up for a while. I struggled with pointers for a long time, so I did not put this and here originally. So every time I was trying to like edit grades or something, like amend grades to a new grade, uh, I would run into a problem where it was making a copy of the original array and then editing that or pulling up that instead of the actual data that I wanted to be looking at. So that was the trick there, was just that little thing there. Um, Student verify, I pull up quite a bit in get student and add student. I use them there frequently to verify whether a student or not is already in the index or in our array, our student array. Here I just wanted to be a little more adaptable. If they enter a student with no grade, um, they can do that. If they, yep. And then I just have some various functions here. So new student, that's our new student function that we call in case 1. Display records is our function for case 2. And of course we have show menu, which is our UI. Um, and then our switch statement. So yeah, this was overall, I learned a lot on this project. Um, I think the hardest parts were for sure the pointers and um, I want to say the arrays, but I think I can classify that as pointers honestly, because like the array pointers were not my friend. Um, yeah, that was really the hardest part for sure. And then I just didn't have enough time to do the delete. I was running into so many problems. Mostly, I wonder if I still have the line. This line. This line was the key to everything, and for some reason it just would not work. For the life of me, I couldn't figure out why. I tried so many alternatives, but in the end, couldn't get it. But anyway, yeah. Um, that's pretty much the program. We can expand on this scope if we need to in the future. It's adaptable and functional. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.